I've got something difficult to tell you.
Can video games help you concentrate and relax?
That is not a toy.
Picture this.
That's what I'm talking about.
Look at the sunset. It's like jumping right out of the clouds at me.
Happy Tuesday, guys. Good to see you. Welcome to the Gaming Lifestyle Lounge. I'm your host, America's #1 online video game personality and chronically late entertainer, Ben, the Parvinator Parvin, here at your service. What's up, guys? Good to see you. Welcome. Happy Tuesday, guys. Good to see you. Sorry for the delay. Today's been a heck of a busy day, including forgetting about an appointment until it was about 15 minutes till this one got past me. Been good at looking at the schedule, and this one slipped past. So I spent the whole day playing catch up after that. But yeah, welcome, guys. Good to see you. We are exploring the sands of Scaraba, or I guess, well, to be precise, I guess we're out of the sands at this point. We've gone into this statue here. I took a screenshot from last night's stream. Excuse me, I took a Polaroid of last night's adventure. And when we found this giant, I thought it was just a statue, but there appears to be a lot of space inside. So yeah, anyway, we're gonna pop back inside that thing, or actually that's where we saved. In fact, we saved in a place that wasn't very safe. There were enemies like right there trying to attack us. I really don't know what's going on at this point. We had just explored the pyramids, or the one big pyramid you can go into, the Great Pyramid. And we got the Hawkeye. That's right, we got the Hawkeye out of there. I feel like there's a lot of stuff kind of up in there. Like we still need to meet with Apple Kid at some point to get this phase distorter or something. I took a note on that as well. Been trying to jot some stuff down. Like there's a few, I think that they're I think that the game itself, not that I'm necessarily doing anything wrong, but I think there's like a few kind of things up in the air right now that will all get resolved, won't all come down and be caught. I don't know. God. As soon as I started to get into the juggling metaphor, I was like, oh shit, how am I gonna get out of this? Anyway, yeah, there's a whole, I think there's a bunch of stuff that is not supposed to be done, a bunch of questions we're supposed to have at this point, so without further ado, let's get into those. Well, you know what, actually, before we fire the game up, how are you guys? Happy Tuesday. What's going on? What's new with you? I feel like I've been in a hole today. I've just been, yeah, you know, got to that appointment late. And then I was just working to set up for this. And, yeah, was late getting breakfast and stuff, too, because I, you know, screwed up on that. At least I got the calendar reminder. Your ass is due somewhere in 15 minutes. It's 30 minutes away. I'll be there in 10. Let's ease into the game. We can catch up as we get into it. So we just took cover inside that statue, or someone else called it a tower. We got a key that was to the northwest of, or rather, he told us about a tower to the northwest of that little section of Scaraba. Let's get into it. Again, doing this on the SNES Mini. That's what you guys are seeing at the beginning. I bought this thing on a bit of a whim. And I'm really glad I did. I figured I would be playing it, but at the time I wasn't doing any streaming or anything, and it turned out to be really helpful for that as well. Because although I have a Super Famicom and a bunch of great games for it, there's a couple of them, a couple of those games have an old battery, and, you know, I don't want to take a chance, so. Don't want to take a chance. Hey, welcome, Pal Puck. Yeah, I got this sense that we're in for some trouble since there were enemies in the place where we saved here, so. So I saved here. Like, we popped in, the exit, for those who don't know, the exit is just right there. That you see it to the bottom right there. We had just come in through there. I was dealing with a lot of disconnections last night too, and I'm really hoping that doesn't happen again. If it does, I may have to think about a plan B of maybe just streaming to Twitch only. For whatever reason, the system I use to, you know, do the multi-streaming is kind of unreliable sometimes. And whenever I direct things to just Twitch, it seems to resolve itself. I don't get those same disconnections. So we'll see. Anyway, a dungeon owner's obligation to hire a doctor and a nurse. If you own a dungeon, must hire a doctor and a nurse. I could have used this in some previous dungeons. I think we're all good on the treatment. You know, just wanted to pop in here to see if there's anything. Okay. Yeah, well, I am actually pretty busy. Alright, sweet. I love the, I don't know, it's fun how grounded this game can be, and then making jokes like this. It is a dungeon owner's obligation to hire a doctor and a nurse. Also, Brick Road. Ah! Should just face the presence. Face the music. Alright, Worthless Protoplasm, Scalding Coffee Cup, and Mystical Record. Worthless Protoplasm. Are we sure that's what that is? I don't know.
That's the game.
Man, I'm trying to make these headphones work, but they're putting so much pressure on my face, which is already sore. I'm just gonna swap them out. Sorry, guys. I've been having a lot of headaches anyway, and I don't know. Sucks. I can't hear as well with these headphones, but so be it. Oh shit, I can't find the other part of the cord. That's good. Cool, awesome. Let me take these guys out and then I'll figure that out. Sorry, I was struggling with this just before the stream too, and I really want to wear those other headphones, but they, sadly, they... too much pressure on my face, on my head. And they squeeze like I don't know, I'm already like... You know, I have like TMJ issues and stuff, so I feel like it's pressing on all the parts that already hurt. There you go, her. Nice. Alright, voila. I can hear the beautiful sounds of EarthBound.
That's the game.
Thank you. My statistics show about 70% of the people go to the right first. Brick Road. Keep this board in mind. Brick Road. Even though you can't get up there now, you might be able to later. Brick Road. Thank you, Brick Road. Your first goal is to reach the 4 ropes. Brick Road. You have a long way to go. Getting some rest and relaxation may save you. Can't rest on a park bench. Good night bench. Oh, well, you can. What do I know? Isn't it like a Final Fantasy VII remake, I think? It's like a bench that you'll sit down or something. Hey, what's up, Francisco? Welcome. I think that's the, like, mechanic for... for saving, I believe? I don't remember. Well, that's cool. We've got a way to, recover our HP and PP. Place an item at the dead end. You are free to take it whenever you want. Place an item at the dead end? There's a soup inside, but he's got too much stuff already. Yeah, right. Yeah, this one didn't have a couple of giant, like, humps in the middle of it, or, you know. Good old hostile infrastructure. I can tell that this music is wild, but I can't, sadly I can't hear it because of my fan. That's just my burden. Yeah, absolutely, Nick. I'm really enjoying this, I can't tell you how many course meal it is, but keep them coming. Absolutely, I'm really enjoying it. It's been... I was kind of surprised the other day. You know, of course I remember getting it and stuff, but for a second it was just like, wait, how many of the sounds do we have? I couldn't remember if I was at 3 or 4, and then that hit me. That realization of like, yeah, you are getting through the game. It's been a little while since we talked to... I know, I'm just walking around idly right now. It's been a little while since we, like, we got the Mr. Saturn coffee thing. We had him telling us the game's going to be getting tougher, and... yeah, I'm really enjoying it. It's been such a fun journey so far. I think, it'll be good to get some good chunks out, done, because there's been some days I didn't get as much done, and that's okay sometimes. But I feel motivated to try to get a little work in. I'm in a bad way, inventory-wise. I don't know what the mummy wrap does. Used as a whip during battle. Oh wow, okay, well. A whip, you say? We don't have much that I can just get rid of easily, I don't think. Oh well. Well, you know, I can just hear like a little maybe organ coming in or something, you know, just like quite wildly. I imagine some, you know. You know what? I'm seeing so much stuff here that I may want to... Well, you got a couple... Yeah, I'm definitely going to want that. Yeah, I called them out somewhere else in the desert. Or maybe at the top of... Scaraba. Ah. That fire last time was fire. Enemy left a present, a cup of coffee. Oh man, well, too bad. It really is too bad.
Cup of coffee in the big time.
Leave the cup of coffee behind. We abandoned the cup of coffee. I think there's another thing wanting to fight us. Absolutely, Nick. Yeah, that should be one of the ones that we can call quickly, you know. Oh shoot. Get in. Speaking of call quickly, I forgot I can't exactly do that. I need to go to the phone in there. Can't step outside and make a phone call. All right, where is our who's got our key? Key to the tower. Let it get an opening attack on us, huh? Okay, well. Goodbye to the beautiful UFO. Wait, what did we get? Kraken soup, you say? Oh, well, I meant to keep the Kraken soup, but it's okay. I don't know. All right. There we are. Now we're inside. Okay, I guess I just had to hit, you know, L or door open button. Another goodnight bench right there. I missed that before. Have I been missing these prior to this? just like checking into a hotel. Oh, well, that's right. That's, I forgot about they were going to be involved with the Hawkeye situation. We just got that out of the pyramid. We treat your package like it was our only child. What, put all your expectations on it? As if you get a second chance at life? When that's really just a whole other new being, then you really, you know... You gotta realize that, and it's... I'm here to deliver the Hawkeye! You really got too much stuff already. Because we had too much stuff, he took the Hawkeye. Was that the case? What a... Jeez Louise. A question, where can I teleport to, no. Don't want to teleport right now. I was hoping I had a new teleport location right here, but... We are. Oh, it's gonna be rough. Hey, mystery, welcome. It's all a mystery.
Poggers!
Oh, yeah, yeah, that's right. Yeah, I just was hearing about that from you guys yesterday. For sale sign. Well, let me, I'm sure there's something I can just get rid of outright. I'm good, mystery. Yeah, how about you? Today's been kind of a long day. I'm feeling a little crappy, but trying to push through and... Yeah. Doing my best. Surely there's something we can ditch. In fact, something like a... Boo 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 doo 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 doo. I think I had something... I see some old platinum bands that I could maybe ditch. There was something else. Somebody... Oh, Great Charm. I wonder if I can get rid of the Great Charm. Paralysis. Also a bit of speed. Okay. So what it said. Let's see. Great Charm wasn't as good as the Mr. Saturn coin, if I remember correctly. Although I guess they do different things. Man, what should I get rid of? Boo. Looks like I'm gonna need to get rid of something in, maybe the gelato? Yeah, that's an easy one. Yeah. I really like to have Escargot Express get a lot of other stuff too, but... How are you, Mystery? Oh yeah, I saw we had a few mummy wraps. That helped to fill up our inventory, getting a couple of those, I think. Enemy will take some damage and stop moving for a while. Well, now I guess we could call and get the escargot. Oh, I could say no there. Whoops, I guess I if I had said no, maybe I wonder if he would said, okay, you know, picking up other things or whatever. Welcome. Well, you're gonna like this one, Captain Nemo. Welcome to the desert.
The Game Master.
And we're fighting UFOs in the desert. Believe it or not. Some say that's a good place to find UFOs. Gets the shoulders going on this one, you know? All right. Maybe that's why my neck hurts. I've been dancing, you know, for 4 hours a couple times a week. 4 hours a night a couple times a week to some EarthBound, you know? Don't try to disrupt anybody's senses. Captain Nemo loved the desert so much he actually moved to it. A lot of people won't do that. They'll just go camping there instead, you know? Or put up a nice big painting. It's about time we scrap that thing. There we go. Get that smash in. Arv's level 60. That seems very high. I don't know. Ready for that express? Here we are. Escargot Express. We treat your package like it was our only child. I'm here to deliver the Hawkeye. Here you are. Thank you very much. Hey, buddy, take something else. Okay, now that we have the Hawkeye, perhaps we can call... you know, for another Escargot Express pickup. Alright. So we've got a scalding coffee cup, a mystical record, and a, quote, worthless protoplasm. Which is a very unflattering description, honestly. Where did this, worthless protoplasm come from?
Oh, Jesus, what's that smell, man?
Do 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 do. Don't need to go losing any Paulas. Tame 'em all. Tame 'em all and let God sort 'em out.
Press start to play.
All right, here we go. Bink, bunk. Earthbound, earthbound. All right, hit the bench. Hit the phone. We're gonna call the Escargot Express. Need you guys to do a pickup for me. All right, here we go. We're gonna drop some things off. My favorite, inventory management. I'm gonna drop some things off to them, and then why don't we go buy a for sale sign? Oh shit, we shouldn't travel right now, actually, I guess. It seems like it's kind of difficult to get back to this part of Scaraba. Alright, I'm about to go back inside and heal up, so let's just get through the battle. Let me just pissing away this PP. Pissing away all my PP. Because I know I can get inside and rest up. That's a sweet sound. Let's take him out. This just... It's funny. This sounds just, I don't know, straight out of like some early, some mid-90s house, you know, which I guess it fits, you know. Okay, that took forever. A lot of experience. Yeah, some of the battles, I can't remember, Mystery, if you were familiar with this game or not, but it's interesting because some of the graphics can look a little plain or occasionally underwhelming, and then other times it really hits me just like how good the game looks. And some of those battle scenes with the backgrounds, actually what's behind me now is one of the battle scenes. I just tossed EarthBound on top of it. I can cover the bill. I'm your doctor and here's the bill. You know what? You can take this bag of Dragonite, I think, for now. I'm gonna try to... I'll deal with that later. I guess I could have you take something like, I don't know that I need this this hieroglyph copy anymore. I don't know, hopefully nothing in there would need it. I'm gonna say no. Alright, please, take the trout yogurt. Get that off my hands. Take the... Gosh, I've got these, like, sudden guts pills and stuff I'm not gonna use. Boo, 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 boo. Pharaoh's Curse. Do. I think I already had a broken tube fixed. Maybe he can fix... Maybe he turns it into something else later, I don't know, but... Yeah, unintentionally having him level up more than I mean to, but that's just kind of happening incidentally. Nah, okay, I'm just gonna keep that for now, I guess. It's okay. I gotta really play this. It's being a first time though. I you know, some things like that. I think it'll still be okay if I just play it blind. You know, I don't really want to. Yeah. Like I think I'll still have the ability to get through this game even if I manage to screw some things up. So I don't really want to hear about like some things I should look out for. You know, it's tough because obviously that can be helpful sometimes, but generally, like I think I'll be able to get through it. So yeah. $5. Items that are easy to get to are usually disappointing. Oh. Ain't that the truth? Nice. Yeah. Oh, that's cool. Mystery. I really like Donkey Kong Country 2. I got to play only a little bit of it as a kid. And yeah, I got, you know, I put it on this SNES Mini. I have the cartridge for it too, for Super Famicom, but sadly the battery doesn't work, so it doesn't save anymore. But yeah, it was so fun. I really enjoyed going through it, and I did the 102% or whatever, and yeah. If you like platformers and you haven't played the Donkey Kong Country series, like, they can just be so fun. And two, I was really fascinated by how much DKC2 stepped up and improved on so many aspects of the original game that I loved. And like, I remember I might have even gotten the Hype VHS, or I saw it somewhere. I don't think I had a Nintendo Power subscription at that point, but I remember getting in on some of the Donkey Kong Country hype and like, oh, this game looks awesome. But, you know, they had me hooked already with some of the hype. And then I went on to like play that game a lot with a buddy of mine. And we played it all the way through and beat it. Never like tried to get all the exits or whatever. I never knew what gave you yeah, as a kid, I was really terribly confused about like what, how you actually, you know, what made your percentage grow in that game, or your completion grow, like what getting the letters did, or, you know, I think it comes down to the secret exits in that first Donkey Kong Country. But DKC2 would have more stuff to collect along the way, and I ended up really enjoying it. And yeah, oh shit! If you guys haven't played it, it's you really owe it to yourself to try that game sometime. I still need to play the third one. I've only played a little bit of it. I've played maybe 15 minutes of DKC3. That's about it. Got sloppy there, huh? Whoops. You know, I may be able to save on that Super Famicom cart for DKC3. I have that one. I have the whole series for Super Famicom, and I think maybe the DKC3 battery is still working. Honestly, I ought to get in there and replace any of those. I haven't done so already. I think that there's a car up there. What a funny dungeon this is, too, already. You're gonna have to fight a bunch of mushrooms in a little bit. Once the dungeon's built, monsters always start moving in. This is cute. I just hear that organ going crazy. I might as well, I guess. Oh. All right, feel a little bit better headache-wise. Man, I really like these I need better studio headphones than these, though. These feel very comfortable. Of course, they're extremely broken in. Oh, why don't you make a pit stop, huh? Wonder why I'm in this restroom right here. Just who am I? What is life all about? Wow. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I make you nervous? I'm not dangerous. Don't worry. Man, that's these are not words you want to hear through the bathroom door, you know? We've all heard some strange things in the bathroom, too. I remember being on a band trip one time. This was like a concert band performance, and it was one of the contests where you go there and then you're I don't even think we were like really going up against the other schools. It's just you go and you get graded. You know, your band does its performance and then they get their grade at the end. And I remember we took a bathroom break like after I think we had just finished or something, and then they let us have our break and we all went to the restroom, and there was this grown guy in the bathroom. Like me and my buddy Richard went in, and like he went to the urinals, I went to a stall, and a guy in one of the stalls next to me, it was a grown man, said something like, y'all boys here for the spaceship? And I'm not seeing this person other than their feet. They're, you know, so we have those stupid ass stalls that, you know, with the like a foot of space at the bottom. And I'm here, y'all boys want to get on the spaceship? Or it was, yeah, y'all boys gonna get on the spaceship? And I was not gonna get on the spaceship. So but I didn't have it in me to tell them no. I just I think I finished my business quickly, did a fast wash of the hands and got out of there. And then saw my buddy, he had already exited. Or did you just hear that? You know. I need the life noodles. My God, how quickly we run out of items here. Sip a cup of coffee, shall we? You know what's coming.
Cup of coffee in the big time.
Speaking of which, I need to drink coffee. Yeah, you know what's funny, Nick? I've talked to... It's come up a couple times, like talking with my wife, like the difference in sort of... well, the difference in the gendered bathrooms and how... because she'll come sometimes with some story of like you know, some funny story of like, oh, you know, like, I don't know, basically going into the bathroom and then like making friends with folks, or like, you know, someone's got, people are just seem generally positive and helpful in the women's restroom, and a sense of all being on the same team, or at the very least, this is what I gather. I don't get to spend a lot of time there, but whereas the men's restroom, depending on the situation, but basically from the time you're a kid into high school, and then if things chill out sometimes at work, like based on whatever you do for work, like maybe then people kind of like stop showing out. But then if you go to a concert or something, it's back at that like weird, like a little, there's something aggro about it, you know, and it's like not a great place. I don't know, I'll go to, anytime I'm at some big event or something, I'm in the bathroom and it's just a bunch of drunk dudes, and you're hearing like, it's funny because like I was actually at a show last year, and someone in the line said something like, all right boys, dicks out, let's see them, you know, just something like that. And there was someone in the line who was like, hey man, like we don't really need that energy here right now. And the guy was like, we don't? What? What's wrong with this guy? Oh, dicks out, boys. You know, and it's like, I feel like, how many times in my life have I like been in some long bathroom line, and then you're like, you just hope you don't get like, you're not like too close in line to one of the instigators, because then they're kind of doing the like, hey man, isn't that right? You know, like looking over at you. If they don't do the nudge to the ribs, then they're at least like looking over and like, what's up with this line? This sucks. Oh, you know. It usually starts with some like negativity about the line or something, and then it just like spirals down from there, and it's like, my God, I just want to get in and urinate right now. And I wouldn't necessarily mind. I can't tell you what I'm looking for in a bathroom conversation, but I can just say that they're not all negative and not all something that I'm like, no, don't talk to me ever, you know? But man, yeah, there's... I have been in situations where it's just like, yeah, every time I go to the bathroom, it feels like a kind of crazy aggro. A lot of it's just, you know, people drunk or on drugs, too, like when it comes to being at a concert or something. And the annoying things that can come with some folks on drink or drugs. Alright, we saw all this. Yeah. That was life noodles, right? We didn't get the life noodles. Thank you, Brick Road. Got the life noodles. Already got the noodles. Got the life noodles.
Stop on by. I'll make you a cup of coffee. See you later.
The women's restroom will be, you know, there's like some help with someone's wardrobe or something, or like a, you know, a friendly like, oh hey, like you got something, blah blah blah, you know, this is showing, let me help you, you know. Oh, maybe someone asking for some style tips, or you know. And then I go to the men's restroom. And I'm back amongst the apes. All right, here we go. Let's hit the, there's a lot of benches around here, but I don't want to get us into any trouble, so. Yeah, right, totally, Nick, yeah. Some people really don't, like, there's no boundaries at all, even when it's like, hey, the deed is being done in that moment. Yeah. Foul fuck. Yeah, I generally don't engage. It's it's like need to know for me, you know. For the most part, I'll be friendly if someone says something that's not just, you know, I don't know, totally weird or whatever, but yeah. No, you know what? We're tossing the cookie. Leave the cookie. Yeah, generally I'll, you know, kind of in the line. It's kind of, honestly too, if I'm at a concert or a big event, there's a little bit of like, this is my moment of, you don't get many moments to yourself, and yeah, that idea of having a moment to yourself in a long line. Sure, right, that's kind of ridiculous, but I mean, when you're at those events and they can be so hectic, and honestly, it's kind of like, there's a little bit of peace sometimes when the bathroom situation isn't just fucking crazy. And you know, you're coming out of like a rock concert or something, and then you know, you've spent that time with your friends getting into the venue, the stress of you know, taking the train to the show, whatever it is, you know, and then it's like a couple of minutes to collect yourself, you know. Snake inside, you say? I thought I got rid of the bag of Dragonite. Maybe I didn't finish that. I might not have finished what I was doing with that, that order. Oh, we've got a super plush bear here. So that could be our, like, number 4 character for a little bit, I guess. Cup of coffee to her. Well, I don't know. Yeah, I wonder, Nick. I don't know if, in the old Metal Gear games, was that a thing? I haven't played those more than just like 5 minutes on the NES one, so I'd be curious. Maybe it is, yeah. My experience with those games is really just with Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, and 3, and then like I said, I had fired up a ROM once or twice for Metal Gear on the NES, which I think is like, I think that's a version that Kojima is even like, it's not good. I don't stand by that one. It was ported over from the MSX, I believe. Don't be a slacker. If you work hard, you'll get good stuff. Couldn't agree more with the opinion on the left billboard. Can't wait to meet this brick road. Just bash. Please bash all the enemies. Oh, scalding hot espresso, you say? Oof. I don't want that plush bear taking so much damage like that. That's rough. I bet we've got a boss coming up soon, and that bear is going to help us. I don't know what the snake does. Yeah, oh, there's this outer level here, too. Shoot. We'll be okay, even if this, oh, fuck me. Come on. I totally forgot about her. Ah! Damn it. Ooh, I meant to deal with that in between battles there, and I just, started walking. I'm not gonna use the cup of life noodles here. I think, shoot. I think I need to get back to the hospital. The hospital wing of the dungeon. That little branch there, you must have to access that from sort of the top or somewhere else. Oh, we're back to where the hospital is pretty quickly. That's nice. It's a dungeon. All right, there we go. Her is back. All right, with Paula on our side. Do you know what? Let's call Mom and save real quick. Call mom and call dad. Hey, Wednesday and rather not Wednesday, that's tomorrow. Thursday and Friday, we're doing some Sonic 2. Gonna be starting that game off. I want to try to get some kind of segment in too. I don't know what. Maybe we'll find a few ads for it or something. A few commercials. There's a great. I mean, with so many of these games, there's already these amazing, serious documentaries about them on on YouTube and elsewhere. And the Sonic ones, I really enjoyed this series of videos from GTV Japan. I've mentioned this a couple times before, but there was one on each of those main Sonic games for the Genesis, and it covered as well with Sonic 2. The one of the big angles of that video was the Sonic Tuesday near worldwide launch. Well, they didn't exactly. I think they launched it like 2 days earlier in Japan or something, but elsewhere they did a good chunk of the world all on the same day and for a release, and that was unique for the time. And they had spun that as Sonic Tuesday, and there would be these kind of copycat releases of like Mortal Monday for Mortal Kombat and other things as well, and of course, it kind of becoming the standard to shoot for a broader release, something international or close to, versus those long waits as the game came out of Japan. So yeah, that's pretty sweet. Check that out if you haven't, but yeah, it's GTV Japan, and you can look up Sonic Tuesday, or I think you might have spelled it that way, but yeah. Yeah, a little lore. I could do a little, I gotta find a different, that's the thing, there's already so much, like, serious, great, informational, stuff on these games, especially something like Sonic or Mario, so, find something else, kind of a different angle, or, I gotta find a little different way to cover it. We'll do something, though. That'll be fun. Honestly, it was a little bittersweet as I was going through changing some of the elements in my streaming program. And I think that was I'm gonna leave that. That was the snake. But changing out some of those elements from Sonic 1 and putting the Sonic 2 stuff in, I was like, oh man, I really like this stuff. Like that little gif of Sonic rolling in the secret stage, and I had just flipped to that one scene of like Sonic and the countdown like intro and countdown scenes and stuff I'd been using for all the Sonic stuff, and I was like, oh man, I would miss playing Sonic 1 regularly. We'll have to mix it in sometimes, but yeah, it'll be fun. Tater, what's up, buddy? Welcome. How you doing, man? All right, we've got 3 ropes here. Let's try rope number 3. I got 3 ropes. Dude. How's your day been, Tater? Second floor of my body. Brick Road. Oh my god. What's a dungeon? That is my eternal question. Brick Road is the dungeon. Parvin and his friends got $10. I love all the signage. Very informational here. Yeah. Oh man, I was feeling the hot and shitty just before it was part of why I couldn't get a stream started. For about a half hour before I got it rolling, just because I was hot and bothered, man. I was feeling gross. All headachy, Cooled off a bit now, that's helping, but... There's a hole down below. You don't have to worry about that for now. Thank you, Brick Road. This is big. This is, you got, you know, we just went into one exit, and this is what we got here. Hot and shitty.
What's the beef? Who's the perp?
What's a dungeon? Yep, I read that earlier. What makes a dungeon a dungeon? You're standing right around my belly button. Is that belly button your hole up there? This music is one of my greatest accomplishments. This dungeon. I love how meta this game is. There's an item at the dead end, but I've been known to be wrong occasionally. Sorry. Oh, hey, Sir Martin. Thank you. Welcome. Good to see you. Yeah, thank you. That was I had fun playing that. That was a couple weekends ago. I hadn't beaten it yet, at least since that one time that me and a buddy played way back in the day. And he did most of the driving for, well, pretty much all the driving for the last few zones of the game. So it felt good to actually get in and do it all myself, you know? And I brought it down to the wire with, yeah, just the one life and one continue, so. Yeah, I'm glad you like that. It feels good to play passionately. I had a great night, honestly. Like, I set out to try to beat that game and get all the Chaos Emeralds, and I was really worried it wasn't, you know, I didn't start recording until, like, I was like, oh, here I am. I'm at the very end of the game. Like, let me try this. Final zone, it even told me. And then I'm recording, and I'm like, oh, great. I wish I would have never hit record, because now I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna lose in a dumb fashion. But it feels good when you can pull it out last second. I don't know. I might get I know you could sell this thing, but I need some space. Mummy wrap. How many of those do I have? I need to remember this secret herb as well. What does the refreshing herb do? Do. Oh, yeah. Well, hey, thanks for stopping in, Sir Martin. Yeah, sorry we didn't get to talk for too long, but yeah, thanks for chilling, and take care. Have a good rest of your week. Maybe I'll just ditch this platinum band. I don't know. I'm just up to me gills in items. No one's using that, so. Goodbye. There's a pizza. Someone can eat that if we need it. So wait, I didn't climb up. I've been on this level here. Sudden gut spill. Let's go fight these guys. Oh, Lesser Mook. Let's do a little spy on these guys, see what's up. Vulnerable to fire, good. Yeah, exactly. Hoarders indeed. It's made worse. It's made worse by that, like, the jitters of kind of playing everything for the first time, and I don't have a great sense of, like, priority of items and stuff. We got a pizza. What was that? Side caramel. Whole lot of items here, huh? Okay. You know what? I don't think I dropped down, though, so let's explore what's down once we, Whoop. Take out the mook. You mook.
Sounds like another walk in the park. Another day, another down again.
All right. Moving forward. Fight another one. Oh, man. I like that they have like an eye on their body and then they have the eye stalks as well. I've got a shake waiting for me during this break. Can't wait to get to that. I'm hungry. Don't attack my super plush bear. What a great background. Funny too that some of these backgrounds, of course, are in like two pieces or whatever, so that, well, you know, it's like the same element, I guess, but mirrored or duplicated. Smells like flowers here. If you can't smell it, your nose must be stuffy. Oh, flowers, huh?
Welcome to the fantasy zone. Get ready.
Oh, well, we were walking around and then we hopped up on that level. Okay. Lots of monsters up there, but don't stress out. Okay, how we doing on status? There's still a lot more to explore. Okay, we've got those ducks down. Mad duck. They can be a nice pet if they stay far away. Oh shit. At some point we dropped a few frames. I hope that was not just now. $210 dropped frames. I hate to see it. Gruff goat. They are really gruff kind of goat. Wow, we've even got a little zoo here. Slimy little pile. He has a bad habit of burping. That's what my dad always called me. Slimy little pile. Hey, you slimy little pile. Alright, we're gonna go down here. There's a wet towel inside. A good night bench. Thank you. We're restored. Just reading the sign did that? Okay, I thought previously I had to like sort of talk to the bench or whatever, but oh well. Makes sense. All right, guys, I got to get a little break in, so I'm just gonna let's see, I'm gonna just get us here, right? That sort of pauses us. I'm curious, when you're on, like, when you're in the menus, So this is something you guys can answer for me, if you're around. No pressure, but yeah. So I'm curious about the homesickness mechanic, and like, how does that? Well, what is triggering that? And like, for instance, if I wanted to take a pause, but I don't really have a great opportunity in a moment like this when I'm in the menus, is that still kind of counting towards Ness's time or whatever? Is he getting closer to being homesick? Yeah. Something to think about. Alright guys, we are lost in the desert sands of our minds. Welcome. It's a good place to be. The sands of Scaraba. Again, actual Polaroid we took from last night's journey. Or at the very least, a screenshot. Alright. Happy Tuesday, guys. Man. How's your week going? I feel like I've been kind of just like barreling through it, you know? It's like I got done with the stream last night and it was like, oh my god, I didn't realize it was so late. But it feels like it's just, the week has a momentum to it. It's generally positive for me, but I have not had a chance to catch my breath. Let's take that moment. Yeah, there it is. Alright guys, I'm gonna get a little break in. Let's take a few minutes away. You guys should get a break too. Hope to see you back here in a bit. BRB. Hey yo, welcome. Oh man, I could have done a cool fade in. What the hell was that? Jeez, just snap right back in. Welcome guys, good to see you. How you doing? Welcome. Happy Tuesday. Ichigo, what's up buddy? Dave, how you doing man? Welcome to the sands of Scaraba. We are deep inside, well I won't call it a dungeon, but maybe a brick road. There's been signs all over it, very meta. I believe some would classify this as a dungeon, and it's been leaving signs all around. Turns out there's a whole dungeon inside of that thing, if you can believe it, but this game is awesome. Let's get into the gameplay. Mi scusi, how are you guys? We don't need a wet towel. We've found ourselves in the zoo. Things get a little choppy here. Good job, you finally made it. There's a board upstairs that says that. Brick Road. You know what? It says we made it. However, there was one other section we did. There's those other ropes we didn't explore. We just went to rope number 3. And we're getting a sign here that we've made it. I'm a little afraid to advance. Oh. Good job, you finally made it. That face is mine. Feel free to talk to it. Brick Road. Wow, the dungeon has a face. And what's down here? Of course, we had the whole body as well. This dungeon had a whole return hole. Jump in with all your courage. All right.
Poggers!
He's been telling us that Brick Road has been telling us that certain sections of this cave were this or that part of their body. Now we're finding some other holes. Welcome! Long time no see. Mr. Bull, we met in Winters a long time ago. He knows Jeff? Jeff Bull? I'm Brick Road. Dr. Andonuts finally made me Dungeon Man.
The following announcement has been paid for by the New World Order.
Okay. Dr. Andonuts finally made him Dungeon Man. Alright. What a transformation here. If you want, I'll come with you guys for a while. I do remember the guy who wanted to be a dungeon. And I hope I can be happy for him. He seems happy so far. Return hole is over there. Jump in that hole and then walk out. I like that I missed that little chime the first time. Then. Oh, sweet. If you want, I'll come with you guys for a while. Okay. Is that what he said? I know it's telling me to jump in this hole. It's just, there's some unfinished business in this cave, so I don't know. I haven't seen you guys in a while. Jump in that hole and then walk out. No. Oh my god, we got an epic tangle down here. Jeez. This dungeon is slimy. There's our return hole, but what's the other hole?
What the hell's going on? I mean, what the hell is going on?
Goodbye, exit. Someday you should enter with courage. Wait, the goodbye exit and the return hole? What the hell is going on? This is hilarious. Alright, well, we'll try something. I would like to go... Return hole is over there. Jump in that hole and then walk out. We'll try that. There's the other one. The exit hole. Alright, let's fight some cute little UFOs. Take him out. Okay, I'm just gonna stop. Thank you, PlayStation 1. I would normally let you play out, but that was an accident. Sorry about that.
And I know, deep in my heart, deep in my soul, and deep in my loins, that one of these 25 women is gonna be the one for me.
Pizza. I don't know how good the pizza is, but I'm leaving the pizza behind. Hate that. $256, $179. All right, everybody's good on health. PP is solid. An IQ capsule inside. Increases your guts when taken. That's like a one-time thing, huh? This guts capsule? I wonder who would be good for that. Who needs guts? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Lower Ness's level, the greater the chance homesickness happens. It's triggered after battle. Interesting. As he gets higher level, he's not quite as homesick anymore. Or not as easy. He's... maybe that's sort of the, I don't know. As explained by... you know, it's curious because I... I just wish I knew more about the development of this too. I'm so stoked to do a deep dive once we finally beat this game. Because there's just so much I want to know about it. I'm interested in knowing the extent of Itoi's writing the game and like, how involved was he with the mechanics and stuff versus... Yeah, I just want to know, to what level. I'm sure it's somewhere in between. And I don't see him sitting down and, hitting the code, inspecting the code, cracking his knuckles like Iwata probably could have, but, get down into the code. But yeah, I don't know, I'm interested to what level, was he involved. All right, doo. This music, it's grand. You know what? If I just use something else real quick, then I think I've... Alright, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna hit, I'm gonna get this IQ one, and I'm gonna give that to Jeff. Since I guess he already kind of leans that direction. I don't know. Whatever. Pop an IQ capsule, buddy. A smart pill. Oh, shit. Okay, the lid popped. I always forget about I'll pour soda into these cups I use. I try to have cups with a lid, but when I have soda, it shot the lid off before, but just now I heard that, and thankfully it was just the... Oh, I meant to give that to Jeff. Oh, well. Well, there you go. Take that, man. Take that, Ness. Have another leg up on everybody. Okay, so that did bring us to the beginning. That was the return one. Oh, well. That's cool because we can hit the bench. I wanted to explore those other pathways too. Thanks, Mom. Goodbye. All right. Here we go. Cool. Escargot Express coming up. I think I'm gonna go, maybe save real quick. Boop-a-doo-doo-doo. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I never know how to do that, obviously it helps if you know specifics about, like character weaknesses or strengths. Sometimes it's difficult because, like, in some games you don't know how good a character might be, or they can really, you know, of course, you hope that they develop over time, but yeah, that's cool. I was curious with the IQ one. I meant to give it to Jeff because I had read something about, like, and I noticed that when we sleep, he would fix things, and at some point I stumbled over a sentence or two explaining that, and you know, can't unsee that, and it's helpful info. But take our bag of Dragonite. Cannot carry more than 3 items. Take this, take our... I don't know. Boo! Let's see, take the Great Charm for now. Get it away from me! I guess I might be out of storage space there. Maybe that's what's going on. Oh, cool. Well, then that would, yeah, that would help. I could see that helping with Paula. 1 second. Let's get moved out. There we go. Something like that. All right, we move on. I need to play some Final Fantasy VII, where I'm a little bit lapsed on that. It's been a... Oh, did not mean to do... Wrong button. We had been hot on the trail of Sephiroth, and I guess when we fire the game up, we still will be, but, yeah, it's just been a little while. Glad we didn't have to go outside. Could just ordered it here. That was nice. There we go. One hit kills. Easy against these chumps. All right, gotta remember how I did this. I think we... Yeah, it went all the way around like this. Yeah. Something gets us to this outer level here as well. Okay, we went on the 3rd rope. Let's check number 4. You have a strong-looking body. Wouldn't you like to be a dungeon worker? Brick Road. We got ourselves dead end. Okay, well, glad we checked that. So we have 1 and 2 still to check out. I think 3 might lead to whatever's good, a boss or something. If you work hard, you don't have time to get burned. Okay, let's check number 2. Right after this battle.
Give me a hell yeah!
Instant kill, nice. I got a little over-leveled. Learn from your mistakes. Follow this and you're bound to be successful in EarthBound. Yes. Brick Road. Thank you. Thank you, guys.
That's what I'm talking about.
All right. Well, turns out there's not much more to this dungeon then. I guess I did explore... Well, I don't know where that outer layer is, but maybe that's what that hole we didn't go in. The exit hole? I believe, or something. Something along those lines. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Oh wait, I came from this way. Yeah, sorry. Start looking at the soundboard. Alright, here we go. UFOs.
Wasn't me.
This music. Jeff's got Jeff's got a little bit of firepower on him, so willing to use that for you know, whatever we need. You freaking mook. Damn. That's my eternal question. Dun, 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 dun. Those two paths connect there, huh? No, they don't. Okay. I should have done maybe a fire attack, but come on. Her, stay alive. She's frozen. Easy to take your eye off the ball in these battles, and of course sometimes they're just, yeah, well, I didn't need the beta. Sometimes, of course, they've got, you know, really strong attacks, so I think that's where staying on top of it comes in. It is a really interesting, the whole way that, you know, they don't show you the max HP. I have had that as a gripe sometimes, but I also think it does something for getting you in the menus and getting you to know your characters a little bit more. You know, I know hers at, you know, I have a rough estimation of what their maxes are, and stay away, UFOs. Okay. Yeah, so we came down from this way, right? This is the dead end, I believe. It's a butterfly. Well, now gone. And so there's our dead end. Which I didn't find anything at the end of it, sadly. He apologized. There's the rope we need to go up. What was this? You know what it is? It's tough, but it is fun. I think we take that rope up, eh? Dun, dun. Hey, thank you guys for hanging. Happy Tuesday. This is fun. been thinking about this game. I'm really enjoying this playthrough. I feel, you know, it feels, I guess, having at some points got really locked into this or that franchise, especially Mario, Zelda, and then I did play a lot of other stuff, but it leaves so much on NES, Super NES, 64, PlayStation 1, all those early consoles. There's still so much, including a lot of big stuff that I never got a chance to play, or maybe just, you know, 15 minutes at a friend's house or something. So many games to play. So little time. I forgot what was down there. Let's see. Oop. A wet towel. Hooray! Okay, one more recovery. Why not? These poor enemies all hemmed in. I mean, we're gonna have to fight those guys. Oh, well, all right. They got in close enough. Silly me. Bag of fries. Honestly, I don't care about the wet towel right now because maybe it's nice that you wouldn't have to waste a turn if somebody got sunstroke in a battle, but I don't know. Take that bag of fries. Okay, now this time we're gonna go to the second hole. Not the return hole, but the goodbye exit. Someday you should enter with courage. Enter with courage. You know what? I didn't think earlier that, like... oh, I can't actually go in that hole at this point. Someday we should enter with courage. Alright, well, maybe that's all there is to do right now. I don't know. Let me, I guess he's telling me to hit the return hole and walk out, and then he's gonna be with us. I mean, maybe that, like, I'm just missing those literal instructions there, but it's the stubbornness in me wants to continue to see what else there is, but I guess, you know, upon further reflection, the game is, again, trying to tell me directly to leave, I guess, but let's see. I should have done goodbye, super... goodbye, super plush bear. We miss you. That thing absorbed some attacks for us. Alright, hopefully this thing is going to be following us when we leave. Can I save at this point? That's a lot of money. Alright. Yep, Mom, I'm calling from not a dungeon. But a person who's been transformed into a dungeon. Alright. No! It's moving, okay. Alright. Silly me. Well, I still wanted to explore the rest of the... Not a dungeon, so... I gotta be careful here. Maybe I just go hard on them. Recover afterwards. Hopefully I get through it. Yes, attack Ness. Alright. Dungeon Man helping me out. Oh, cool. Dungeon Man, thank you. Arigato. Alright. I don't know if that was the first time in the battle dialogue that he was in there, but that's the first time I caught it. Dungeon Man. Wait, what do we got here? What was it, a vial? Vial of serum. Oop, goodbye. Didn't really mean to do that, but... When eaten, you recover about 120 HP. Wow, pizza rocks. Summer vegetable from Scaraba. High in nutrients and it has a light flavor that Scarabans love. Yeah, it is. They are really cute. And it's funny too, the little variations they do to the sprite. I've enjoyed that. Let's see. Have yourself some soup. Well, now that we had this gigantic Dungeon Man following us, also this music. Let's talk to somebody. Hello! Since I'm dealing in some pretty rough stuff, I can't run my business in town. I would love to buy a bazooka or a multi-bottle bottle rocket from you sometime. Bowl, I want to get you a gift, buddy, for kicking ass. I gotta get rid of something, though. You could eat a bag of fries. Alright, Bowl's got another bottle rocket. Look at that. Hey, Dungeon Man. I don't know where I should go with Dungeon Man. I'm gonna keep walking for a bit. Just get a quick little break. The music in this game is remarkable. I don't think I would want to go in here. Yeah, okay. Hey, I was just saying. All right. High class UFO. Dodging everything. Hit him with something big. I love that it says that they were destroyed with the some of these UFOs and stuff. Alright, careful. This game is so cool. There's just times when it hits me. It doesn't always have to, you know, be a cause and effect. It's the totality of it, man. Just finish him off. I love that noise right there. That's sweet.
Press start to play.
Mother.
Bash. God, bash and smash.
Mother.
Bash him and smash him. A lot of experience every time. Exponential leveling up is a it's a thing of beauty. All right, I'm gonna be careful here. I don't know where to take our buddy. We'll see. We'll figure it out. Excuse me. Pardon me. More aliens. I forget what these are weak to. I think freeze. Instantly able to move. Fire, that's right. Okay. I was using fire earlier, but I can't not want to do the bass. It might even be coming through sometimes, but like just tapping with my foot, the bass. The club hit. EarthBound battle theme number 3. Smashing. Can of fruit juice. Oh, quick, let me eat something and then we'll grab the can of fruit juice. Toss the fries away for a can of fruit juice. Okay, here we go. Whoops. I did not mean to do that. Hello. That's sweet. So we started here. We've been walking around with our buddy. Where can he go? Can't go into the... Can't go into that... Oh. All right. Here we go.
Making mama so proud.
Pictures taken instantaneously. I'm a photographic genius, if I do say so myself. Okay, get ready for an instant memory. Look at the camera. Ready. Say fuzzy pickles. Goodbye. I was hoping he could land on top of the palm tree. That was a missed opportunity there. He's had some great the landings so far. Mr. Photographic Genius.
Especially being a Texan, I've been to a Buc-ee's, and they are out of this world.
These Octobots are no good. I'm not quite sure what they're weak to. Let me just double check. Sci-fi. A lot of stuff out in the desert, weak to fire. Ah. Stopped at 1. You don't need any great big hugs, okay? Get out of here. Psi Shield Beta. Garg, oh no, I am getting caught in the palm trees. I cannot move. Well, if I cannot move, it is okay. Ness, it makes me sad, but I must say goodbye here, at my eternal resting place. Whoa. Really? Goodbye? Already? Man, like so many things in this game, you know? It's a... You gotta enjoy it while it's here. The boat rides, the UFO... or spacecraft rides, whatever. Nessie? Alright, I must say goodbye here at my eternal resting place. Oh, man.
Goodbye.
Thank you!
I believe this is impossible for me to move. For me to move from this spot. Do not worry about me. Please continue on. Well, there it is. Hopefully that's where it's where it's supposed to be and can only the only place it can be. We'll see. Finish this thing. Oh, come on now. Sometimes I want the quick, stupid battle, but it's gonna get one of my characters killed. I got a tickle in my throat. Cough, cough. Those palm trees and that stone. I'll be there a long time. Ah, just 74. You gotta hit those, Ness. The sound of Bull's weapon. Let's see, what does he have? Crusher beam. Yeah. It made me wonder if it was like a slingshot or whatever, because I was hearing that noise. Scary place called Deep Darkness is on the other side of the river. The monsters are very strong, and you can lose your health just by wandering in the swamp. Do you want to cross the river even though you know it's a stupid idea? It was stupid of me to ask. Let's watch the sunset over Deep Darkness together from here. I wrote some notes on Deep Darkness. That was coming up a couple of times earlier. Let me get to that. Obviously, I think we want to say yes, but I'm nervous. Deep darkness is shrouded. It is without light. Only with a hawk eye can pierce the dark. How can one pierce the dark? A place out of time is beyond the dark and is even farther beyond the lost underworld. This is getting crazy. This game is, still full of surprises. I suppose we want to continue on. Sorry, just let me make sure they're ready right now. Let's see. Oh, yeah, let's fix this situation first. Oof. All right. It's quick. Finish that thing. Yes. At least Paula finished it. Oh, yeah, right. True, Tater. You know, sometimes you get lucky like that. Her almost went down to one of my luckiest numbers. One of the most common numbers in these games. 0. What are we doing? Who wants a pizza? Team is busted up. Sadly, not his max HP, you know, max HP 480, which is good that it's over that, but, you know, at some point I'm gonna have to heal him, you know? It's the right thing to do. I'm sure he'll get damaged pretty quickly. Alright, here we go. Let's cross the river, even though we know it's a stupid idea. The swamp is bottomless. Even if you're swimming, you'll be dragged in. It's a different story if you have a submarine. Okay, well, alright. Then we're not going anywhere, I suppose. A submarine? I believe that I have one in my old vehicle collection. I was curious. I was like, that's the only other thing in this little... for us in this little section at this point. The only other site of interest or person I would want to talk to. I believe that I have one in my old vehicle collection. Please enter. All right, we're back in again. Here we go. Is it time to enter with courage at this point? Hello, it's your dad. Dad, I'm looking at a phone right now. I was just gonna call you, Dad. Be sure to keep a lookout for bad guys. Man, he's given us that warning so many times in the game, but it's pretty prescient right now. With these enemies wandering around. You know what? This is time for a good second break. Maybe I'll just get a quick one in. I need to eat some of that shake. Maybe I need to go find, you know, his face again. I don't know. I'm doing a dance. Alright, let's do this. Let's hit this page this time. Another classic Rareware soundtrack. Perfect Dark. Guys, I want to thank you for hanging out. We are exploring the Dungeon Man. Inside a Dungeon Man. We're back. We're back inside a Dungeon Man. And honestly, I couldn't be happier. Happy Tuesday, guys. Hope your week's going okay. Thanks for hanging. Let's take a little BRB. I'll see you back here in just a bit.
Nighty-nighty. Ah, spaghetti.
Thank you for coming to the show tonight.
Hey yo, happy Tuesday guys, good to see you, welcome. How's your week going? How you doing? Here we are, back in Dungeon, man. We had just walked up and found this guy and found the key.
Ah, dang it, Bobby.
And I just made it in. Welcome, Dustin. And then, yeah, ever since then we've gotten, well, we got through the dungeon, and then Dungeon Man took a walk with us, and then he decided that he'd made it to his final resting place. And we found out we were going to need a submarine to continue, to make a long story short, and now we're back inside Dungeon Man. So here we go. Fun stuff. Dink. God, I love the soundtrack. The loop back into it is it's been stuck in my head all day. All right, let's play the game. How are you, Dustin? I'm good, man. It's been a good day. A very busy one, but feels good to be playing this game. Want to try to see if I can get to the end of this dungeon, hopefully. Figure out what's going on. Well, still some... There's a thing or two I haven't gotten, but I think that's mostly because my I was out of... We had to do some inventory shuffling, as you can imagine. Forgot which way we had to go. That's alright, do this, loop all the way around. I think it's this way. Yep, there we go. Alright, so we haven't made it up to where that telephone is, but I know if we go to this third rope, that takes us to our friend the Face. The guy that wanted to be turned into a dungeon. Dr. Andonuts, yeah, he's got all this time for, you know, guys, I guess his lab assistant or whatever, they're sitting around wanting to be turned into a dungeon. No time for Jeff. He sent Jeff's ass to a boarding school. It's like, you're out of here, kid. I guess I'll see you for holidays.
That's the game.
Dr. Daze. This lesser mook suffers from Sugon. The epidemic spreading across America. Eagle Land, and apparently across Scaraba as well. Bump my head. You know what, guys? I'm getting excited for some of these games. We got Sonic 2 coming up Thursday and Friday. I want to get to Earthworm Jim 1 and 2 at some point as well. We played just a couple levels of Earthworm Jim 2 the other day, and that was a blast. Wait. You fool. Got myself turned around again. No problem here. We just can't get around the corner, that's all. Do 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 do. Got you going all the way around. What a twisted path. Okay, I think if I keep going around... Oh, no. I'm in a loop again. Doggone it. How do I get us out of here? There's a rope that takes us down to that level, right? I'm remembering it. Wasn't that over to the right? Or to the left, rather? Guess I can... This is it. Do 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 do. Okay, I get it. Yeah, you guys want to rock. You want to rock on top of each other too. Jeez. No! Play every sound effect at the same time. I could, but I have an auditory responsibility to my audience. A responsibility which I fail often because I will accidentally hit sound effects all the time or just go for a random one, and sometimes it's not one that I'm looking for in that moment. Sometimes I get into trouble with the music ones because they're not always separated out, and if it has like some backing music, it's... you know, it's gonna sound really garbage coming through on top of a game soundtrack. Here we are in that the body zoo. Yeah, been good, Dustin. Yeah, so far so good. Just, yeah, chat's been keeping me company here, and I'm getting some stuff done. I got a late start, which was frustrating, but it's been exciting to get take some chunks out of the game too, and yeah, just hoping we can get through this portion. This is our second time inside Dungeon Man here, so I don't really know what to expect, but yeah. Old submarine at the back of the dungeon. It can be used to cross the river. There's a goodbye exit over there. It will take you to the submarine. Don't make a mistake on which exit you take. You need to take the goodbye exit. Hope to see you again. Alright, in the back of the dungeon, take the goodbye exit. Now it's open to us. Hooray! We have courage. Now we're on some of those, we're on that level we could never get to. A talisman ribbon. Oh, well, I think we should probably get rid of something for that. That sounds good. Let me check the can of fruit juice. Recover about 6 HP. That's funny. Okay. I wonder if, like, Pooh would like that. Would he like some fruit juice? Oh, yeah. Oh. Well, never you mind, Dave. No worries. Man.
Woo! That's
Say it. Go ahead and say it, Brian.
woo! That's a great fucking record, man.
Welcome back, Ichiko. Yeah, no worries. Sounds exciting. Whatever chat you are in, I won't press. We won't press the issue. We'll let it go. Do. I was seeing all these earlier. Look at us. We're on that row we've never been on. It came from this way, right? Oh, cool. That's fun, Ichigo. Nice, man. Yeah. I got to get around to watching some Sonic commercials myself. I was thinking for Sonic 2, you know, which is coming up. Do that on Thursday and Friday. We might get to some commercials. Let's call Mom. She's talking to us about her soaps. What has Mom been watching? When I went home this last time, Mom had been watching something, I don't remember, maybe like Amazon, something off of Amazon Prime streaming or whatever. I forget the name of all the streamers. I don't remember where it was. That it was called like Benidorm, and it was she's been getting lately into some UK comedies and stuff, and this was about the it was about like this resort in Benidorm, Spain, that was like basically just overcrowded with Brits, and all the comedy that of course hilarity ensues, but very, very much, yeah, just like a little, you know, character drama, or rather comedy. Fun. Anyway, one of those agreeable things. I was talking the other day about sometimes when it comes to like entertainment with certain family members, you're just thankful to have, and the middle ground can be a little, you can be a little more open to things sometimes, to sort of meet a middle ground with me and my dad. We'll watch a lot of Alabama football stuff. There was this like SEC history, like history of football in the South or something, some series that I was like, oh, this is perfect. He was visiting this last week, and we got a couple episodes into that. Taxi with no engine. Beautiful, even though the thing doesn't run. I love it. He's got all this down here. We got a taxi. We've got that one of the submarines that we would need. I see a rusty bicycle. Rust is the perfect brake. A gift from Dr. Andonuts. Be careful how you use it. The broken submarine. Yes, it can still work. Well, I didn't use the other. Oh, here we are. Look at us. We're submarining. I'm not controlling anything right now.
Ya sabes que siempre hay una recompensa más allá del game over.
Audio's a little low in this part. Some nice wet sounds that I'm missing. Monkeys. Where are we? We sailed down something resembling the Nile. And now we're, let's see, are we on our map? Map doesn't get us anything. Hello, ring ring. Okay, we'll use the parrot here for a telephone. Excuse me. I love a good wet sound on this stream, you know? Do 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 do. Got a couple of good ones, you know, a couple of textures, wet textures, so to speak. This is not one of them. That's a Japanese commercial for Rockman too. Everyone here is doing just fine. Puff. Mom's doing her dance aerobics. Alright, I guess I'll call Dad now. We're in a new place. I wasn't expecting this. I don't know what this is. The monkeys run the inn in the forest. You can stay here for free. Do you want to spend the night? You're sure to have fond memories of the Monkey's Inn after your trip. Let's go. Rock with the monkeys. Each goes in squelch. I'm looking for a particular sound that makes you uncomfortable, but thankfully it's buried in the soundboard somewhere. Oh man. How about this one?
Oh Jesus, what's that smell, man?
I did think it was comfortable. I enjoyed the Monkey Inn, which is sadly not rendered in this game, apparently. It's under some dense foliage. Oh. Yeah, we've got some kind of status thing kicking off. What, poison maybe? Oh, no, that's right. They told us that when you're in the deep, it'll take HP away from you. Forgot about that. Nothing on the log. All right. It's going quite slowly, so... Man, I could really use all those wet sounds. Oh, here it is. Here's one. The sound of walking through a swamp. Oh. Got us a weapons dealer. Yeah. We brought it on ourselves. Don't talk too loud. What do you want? I got what you need. I got your combat yo-yos. Now, if I know anything about yo-yos, they suck. Super bomb. I think we bought one. Actually, we're good here, my guy. Thank you. No. Keep on the watch for bad guys. Not like me, selling kids weapons in a swamp. He's on the right side, though. He's on the right side. Instant kill? Yeah. I don't feel it's necessary for us to talk. Doctor. You can barely see him hiding behind the tree there. This is the deep darkness. When you walk through the swamp, you endanger your health. You can't help it. That's why it's called deep darkness. Man, from the sands of Scaraba to the deep darkness swamps. The swamps of deep darkness. I want to become a pig. If I become a pig, I can find the mushrooms called magic truffles. They're located in the swamp and can be found by scent. You know, a pig's nose would be enough to find those great truffles by scent alone. Well, I think we do have a pig's nose, although I might have sent it to our piggy nose. It's sent, I think, to Escargot Express. Oh, sweet. I was wondering if Deep Darkness was going to be a teleport spot. Awesome. Very helpful. I feel like I have a little bit of unfinished business. I'm going to take a couple notes on some things I've been wanting to do before this gets away from me, but one of them has been to get the sign. Was it the for sale sign or something? I can't remember. Yeah. There was also, I still haven't bought that house. I've been wanting to go and buy that house that Ness can buy. Not important. Well, I mean, I don't know actually. I don't know. Don't tell me. I'd like to check it out anyway. Yeah. That's right, in Tucson for the for sale sign. Yeah, I was like sold at that little market, if I remember correctly. Let's see. Well, that's really it. There's like I said, there's a few threads in the game that I think are still it's still open at this point. Like, at some point we're supposed to get with Apple Kid. He said he had a phase distorter. I took a note on that. And that seemed like a really urgent, like that's a let me go get that now kind of thing. And I think that's maybe still to come. I'm not a bad guy. I come from one of the world's largest economic powers to this small rural village. A businessman that is truly tough has to travel this far for the best opportunities. And I'm a tough businessman, yes sir. I'm also a representative of the doctor over there. Do you want to buy? Do you want to heal? We're good with... Wow, you're representing the doctor? Let me guess, there's a handler's fee here. Needless to say, this is a rural village. We have poor items. Well, I mean, no one has these. Charm coin and diamond band. Blink, 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 blink. Let's get the, I don't have a lot of money on us. I think that there's an ATM somewhere here. I might get us a diamond band. Could go ahead and get a couple of charm coins. Let's see what the charm coin is. The face distorter. That'll turn a face sour. Okay. Donkey Kong Country game over. Now it's not the time. The sentiment I understand, but the
Okie dokie.
It's gonna be a messy execution. I didn't mean to buy, I wanted to sell. I might just go ahead and try to sell something here. I tossed something earlier, I believe. But it seems like, was it the Diamond Band everybody was crazy about? It was some next level thing. We could get rid of a sandwich or a... Okay. Psy caramel. Oh shit. Almost dropped the controller and pressed something. Let's see. Let me check something. I think I'm going to wrap it up somewhat soonish, just because running out of energy here, but I want to get through this little inventory schlag here. He's been missing a lot, Jeff has, but yeah. I'm trying to get there's still some broken things I want to get over to him. Maybe that's one of them, huh? I get kind of blind to some of the stuff in the inventory at a certain point, you know. Don't even see it there. All right, let's I've been gradually trying to get stuff over to him. The broken stuff. Four so far, Dustin. Let's see what this charm coin is. I want to remember what the Coin of Silence does. Some of these things will have cool names, but then not have any, increases your defense and luck. Okay, now what is defense and luck? Now what does the, charm coin do? Defense and luck. Okay, well, maybe he can get rid of Coin of Silence. Everybody else has coin of silence. Mr. Saturn coin. Okay. And get rid of cone of silence. Let's see it. I want to buy. First, I want to sell. Okay, let's see. How we doing? I need to get Coin of Silence over to someone else. I need to buy one and get it to someone else. Oh, I didn't even see. I forgot about this. Our talisman ribbon. Only equipped by her, of course. Let's see. Let's get... How's that looking if we equip that? Versus the Coin of Silence. Okay, let's do that. Yeah, I'm curious, Dustin. And I know even if you knew the game, you know, even if you know it pretty well, I'm sure some points could kind of get lost, or, you know, how did we get from point A to point B at this? I mean, obviously, there's a few non sequitur parts of the game, and or I play with some of the RPG conventions at getting around the world, and okay. So her is taken care of with that talisman ribbon. What else did she have? Coin of silence she can sell. I just have to make the room in here, so I have to do it this way. Yeah. Oh, let's see, at the museum. Yes. Yeah, where the, whatchamacallums came for us, the Runaway Five came to save us, or I guess that was in Monotoli's office or whatever. We went back to the museum where the hieroglyphs were. We fought that stuff. There was a room with like a couple of, you know, I don't know. Yeah, I don't remember anything feeling full-on boss or right, I went to Scaraba, did the pyramid, got to the end of the pyramid and got the Hawkeye. I don't remember there being something I was like, this is a boss fight during that. And then afterwards after the pyramid, I remember going, like, I was dumped out sort of south Scaraba, walked around. That was when I ended up finding the guy that would give you the key to the, basically dungeon man, I guess, to the tower in the northwest, as he called it. And then from there I hopped into Dungeon Man and, you know. Oh, I remember something about that, or like, because like one of the museum folks, was it like the two curators or whatever from the different museums that wanted to, I might be conflating that with something else, but this sounds familiar, but no, I didn't do that. Yeah, well, I didn't feel like there was a successful conclusion, so I don't know if I was, maybe I just missed a step in that or something. Let's see, charm coin. Yeah, I can buy the charm coin. It's gonna go to bowl. God damn it. Don't buy it right now. Sell something first. Sell the coin of silence. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I totally missed that. I feel like they kind of railroaded me into the Scaraba section. Yeah, right, okay. This music's crazy. Yeah, that's funny. Well, alright, I guess I have something to look back into then. I haven't had a hint in a while. Well, I had a hint in the desert too, I guess, and he was telling us to go talk to the museum or whatever, and then I did some of that stuff and then came back here and continued on. Yeah, I must have missed some steps. Doggone it. Alright, well, okay, sorry. So that coin was going to be better than even the Mr. Saturn coin, huh? Hey, Xander, welcome. It's sounding similar to... You know what I'm hearing? There's a part that sounds like Super Metroid to me, and a very big battle in it. I was hearing it too, and it was reminding me of something. I couldn't put my my hands on it, but there's a very big moment in Super Metroid when that's funny. I love that you're getting. I'm hearing that, and you're getting some Kirby. It's a Link to the Past.
Okie dokie.
I'm tired. Clearly. Okay, Bull. Someone's gonna sell something or move something over to this guy. I could probably sell the charm coin, potentially. Or, I don't know. Oh, no, we just bought that one. So charm coin is good. Sometimes the names get me, because there was another charm thing earlier. Hey, yeah, well, you know, during the week, I typically keep to... there's like a... There's a... You know, a window I try to hit. You should go, like, yeah, Monday to Thursday, for sure. Well, I guess, like, even Sunday night into... You know, all the way through to Thursday. And I'll let it go a little bit on the weekend, although I'm finding that if I do too much of that, I just feel like I get this rolling tiredness throughout the rest of the week. Yeah, how about you, man? What has helped is having a reason to get up, like running, and that's helped at some points keep to a better schedule, because if I know that I'm going to run, then... And I'm not in the habit of saying, screw it, you know, I can just sleep in. Then that night before, I start to think like, oh, well, I'm going to have to run tomorrow. I'm going to pay for it if I don't, you know. If I don't try to start winding down soon, you know. I'm either not going to get the run in or, well, hopefully that's not an option, but I'm going to have to pay for it. Lately, I've been... There's been some decisions to sleep in sometimes, so... Easier said than done, but trying to get back on a good schedule. Yeah, thanks, man. I think it's tough. I think sleep is tough for a lot of people. I really do think trying to keep something somewhat regular helps a lot. And I think, you know, I really feel for folks who the sleep schedule is... Because for me, I'll talk about tiredness and stuff, and of course, we all get tired, but, you know, it's one of those things, like, there are some people who are getting very, very, very little sleep, and or the schedule is just so crazy that, you know, it's difficult to get back on something more something healthier when you've been on a crazy schedule, you know? There's a momentum to it, so... I think I just need to get rid of some stuff, and, I'm tired. Oh, bad time for some inventory, but yeah. Oh, I guilted you into going to sleep. Yeah, man. It's I will say those times I've tried lately to remind, because I've had some trouble getting up, and lately I've tried, when I'm in those times in the morning when I finally do wake up and I feel clear-headed and I feel energetic, I'm thinking about how, like, that's cool. Like, I like, you know, that's a good feeling. And I don't hit that often enough, you know, and that's hard when you're dragging ass. You know, to have that sort of clarity or that feeling of energy or kind of a like, all right, you know. Well, this is not the way I need to go to save, and we're just running into some trouble. Look at this, hard crocodile and a zap eel. Yeah, be careful here. This guy's probably gonna have a lot of HP. Ouch. Oh, gods. Come on. Save bowl. Damn it. Well, at least the doctor's right there. Oh my god. Damn it. Yeah, this next part is pretty full on. As I think get like 2 hits in. Good night, Ichigo. Thanks for hanging, man. I appreciate it, dude. And yeah, good night. Have a good one. Looking forward to seeing you stream tomorrow, hopefully. Adios, man. Good night. I need to get out of the swamp. My god. I got too much money, too. I can't die right now. That was bad. I think the telephone was back this way? I don't think it was further west where the monkeys are. I don't know. Yes. There we go. Here's our inn. Oh, and I should have talked to the doctor, I guess, but... You know what? We don't have to be here at all. I could just get out of here. Go talk to it like a... Let's go talk to a Mr. Saturn doctor. I want to do that. I'm teleporting us out. We're going to Saturn Valley. Oops. Forgot about that pesky aspect of the warp. That's funny. This probably won't get it either. Yay! There we go. Yeah, I really like the soundtrack is so cool for Super Metroid, isn't it? It's really fun. I only got to play that game for the first time a few years ago. And yay, everyone's fixed up. I think that okay, we still need to hit the pool, I guess. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. It blew my mind how good that game was. And I also knew that was a game that, like, oops, if I had played it when I was younger, I would have really, it would have been one of the big obsessions, I think. I would have, you know, there would have been some creepy art of the some subterranean art. I would have done some I couldn't draw for shit, so I probably would have done some creepy tracing. Who knows? But yeah, it's I don't know that I'm familiar with Super Metroid Ascent. Yeah. Yeah, that was that was the count. That was one of the counter narratives to the Sega Sicko line, huh? That only only the Sega Genesis was where you had to go for the cool games, the games that were a little more mature. That game's scary as hell. Super Metroid. Guys, we got a lot of things going. I'm going to take a note here because I was going to clear some inventory. That's not happening tonight. I want to clear inventory. We want to head back to museums. We had the dialogue, the fandom between Spoon and Fork. Colleagues, museum colleagues. Do, 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 do. Somebody wants an autograph. We didn't get to 100% there. We still have just a little bit further. That's funny. It made me wonder if I got out a little bit early or something. All right. I think at this point, I've got a few notes taken. You know, we're going to talk to those museum... In fact, like, what do we have? Did I get a signature at some point? Yeah. Must have just forgot to talk to somebody. Well, maybe I'll go save, and I think maybe now's a good time to wrap it up. I'm a little tired. Oops. I want to stream Thursday and Friday, too, so... Think this one has a phone? Yeah. Love it. Phone at the top of the ladder. Alright, well, let's call Mom and Dad. Man, we've missed a lot of school. Too busy saving the world. Alright. Cool. We're all saved up. So we got a few things we got to do. Man, what do we title the next stream? I guess the next... I mean, we got some museum drama coming up. We've got... I think maybe the next, like, thing that we would be spending a substantial amount of time on is probably the swamp. The deep darkness or whatever. So maybe it's something like that. Well, who knows? Yeah. Dustin, the it's all love with the Sega Sickos, you know. I was just reading the comment again, but yeah, there was all love. Again, a little bit of jealousy too, and just a theory about stereotypes, which, again, hey, everybody will just have to watch the segment, I guess. I should probably clip that one out. It'd be a fun one. Yeah. That's great, yeah. Yeah. That's cool. You know what? I don't know that I've heard Sonic CD's music. And Sonic 3 and Knuckles, I heard some of the tracks in it. And yeah, it sounded really cool. Like, it was pretty complex and the music was quite dense. It's crazy how the music progresses in those Genesis games. It's pretty sweet, huh? Yeah. All right, guys. Well, let's wrap this thing up and I'm tired, huh? Anybody streaming right now? Let's go here. Is anybody streaming tonight? Yeah, Well, that's the thing. We all got to come together at the same table. It's the same thing with us college football rivals, you know? Dustin, you and I could easily hate each other and go on a message board and say, or just on Facebook or something, Instagram, say the worst things possible to each other, the worst things imaginable that you could ever say to a stranger or a person you knew. But we're going to take the respectful tack, you know. Thank you guys for hanging out. I think that's about it for the Sands of Scaraba, at least for now. We got to go deal with some autographs and maybe, I don't know, looks like we've missed something big, so we'll see. I thought things felt a little wham bam. Well, thank you. Anyway, I didn't think that. Just, once you start saying that, how are you going to get out of it, you know? Jeez. Xander, good night to you. Those of you on Twitch, hope you can stick around. Let's see if we can raid into somebody's stream. Before you go, guys, I got a little collage for you. All about the desert, EarthBound, and the world at large. Let me see who's on Twitch. Oh, well, nope. I don't see, well, maybe I'll just close it out then. Thursday and Friday, maybe we can get something rolling, yeah. Oh, what's the full name, Dustin? Remind me if you could, please. We'll do that. Okay. All right, yeah, let me check that out. 1 second. Let's make sure. Thank you guys for hanging. I need a fast way to do this. I always forget the shortcuts. Cool. Yeah. I'm gonna get that set up. Sweet, yeah, we'll raid in. That sounds fun. Some Spitfire. All right, awesome. Well, guys, here, let's do this. I'm gonna hit the schedule. We're gonna head on over to MK in just a bit. Go check out some Spiritfarer. Come on back. Tuesday, we're going to be playing Thursday and Friday, we're going to be doing some Sonic 2. That'll be fun. Right? Oh, yeah. It was a little bit bittersweet taking down some of the elements from the Sonic 1 stuff. And honestly, I should just leave them up. We're going to play that Sonic 1 again. Can't quit you, Sonic 1. Thank you guys so much for all the support. Do what you can to help following on Twitch, liking on YouTube, and subscribing on YouTube. The subs on Twitch, of course, help as well. Thank you guys for hanging out. And yeah, this has been fun. Happy Tuesday. I'll see you guys in a couple of nights. I can't wait, too. Yeah, this will be fun, guys. I've only played I've never made a deep run in this one, so let's give it a shot. All right, guys, I'll do a little collage for you, and then I'll get you over to MK's in just a few minutes. Good night, guys. See you next time. Thanks for hanging. Illegally acquired. Not for resale. My God. Can he show that on camera? See you guys next time.